fight cynicism every day, and here I see a huge number of people who believe in solving the planet, the problems of the planet. If I can make a very simple division, perhaps my mind thinks simply, there's two things that we're fighting for. One is cleaning up, and the other is prevention. On the prevention, in the last period, we did a lot of work as Socialists and Democrats and the other progressive parties on the nature restoration law, which includes 25,000 kilometers, as mentioned earlier, cleaning up of the rivers, cleaning up of the beaches. Poor Timmerman suggested cleaning up as it looked like 7 years before, but that idea got lost along the way. So imagine the beaches looking like they used to look. And I remember a book I read when I was very young by Thor Heyerdahl, Norwegian, called Kon-Tiki, which was, in the 1940s, he traveled on a boat made of wood across the ocean. And if you're a young kid and you see the things that he saw, including starfish, but including whales and porpoises. And then he did the same trip in the 1980s, and he saw the sea that we're seeing. And in 40 years, it was a different world. And that's the world we're trying to clean up. We have 3 Greek interventions, and I think they're very similar to other things we heard. One is the plastic collection, which she didn't talk about. The other is from roads, and the other from the Greek shipping community. So it shows the ocean race I like, because there is a community that often is a higher income community and can be a strong lobby force for cleaning up. The yachting community is huge, and if we can get them on board, I would expect that most of them would like to help clean up. That's on the cleanup side. The rules that we try and pass for pollution, for decarbonization, in 2026 the Greek shippers will have to either pay big fines or clean up a little bit the carbon, and most of them are on board. It took a long time to get them on board because the EU funding does not go to ships, or it didn't go until recently, with Liberian and Panamese and Cypriot and other country flags. However, that was bypassed. So there are many rules now that allow the shipping community of the world to decarbonize. And I think that's a lobby force in our favor. Now finally, you gave me hope, and I'm sure all of us here, look at the team here, and because the next parliamentary season might be difficult for the environment, let's be real, might be very difficult. All of us here, and me, I'm a new member, as today I'm signing up. I came in without knowing exactly who I would be seeing. All of us here, the NGOs, are the force that will convince the next parliament to move ahead on the things that you said. And especially I worry about in the Mediterranean, as you put Tunisia, Morocco, Algeria, Israel, Lebanon. Lebanon has a real problem with pollution that comes to the shores of Cyprus and Greece, as we were talking yesterday. But if we take the positive side, that we bring them on board on this mission in any way we can, I think if we do a dialogue rather than sanctions, which is a typical European approach when problems are there, we could probably get a whole community of people who want to join the European Union in the way that they can. So our approach is, as deputies, to make those connections. That's our role. Our role is to listen to you, take the message, work with the fishermen. In Rose, the tourist example is very good. The fishermen can often be helpful, but often they're not helpful. When they collect plastic, they often throw it back into the sea because there's no benefit of bringing it to shore. So we need to work with the community in many ways, and your support today, and if I'm elected again, I'll be here to listen to your voices and take them to the heart.